everyone. So happy you're back for day 2. So today we're going to talk about your top 10. So basically, what actually matters to you? What are those top 10 real goals that you want for yourself and how to basically come about them? So saying yes to things that matter to you versus saying yes to things that aren't really accomplishing much in your life. So for example, like I was reflecting a few years ago and I was like, well, I say yes to a lot of things, but I'm not really accomplishing anything and not moving towards the goals I want and I want to accomplish. So how I do it now is basically I write out my 10 goals. So I have my planner, I write out my 10 goals, and each day in the morning or at night, depending on how busy my schedule is, I rewrite these goals. I try and write them out in the morning after my workout because it kind of acts twofold. It acts as repetition, so it just is a reminder, and it's kind of my to-do list. Okay, I gotta get this done today, etc., etc. So let's do this together. Let's dive in and see what your goals are. So I kind of go, I have to write notes because otherwise we'd be here all night, because I love to chat, and anytime you want to chat, just holler at me and I would love to help you plan your goals. So I basically create 10 goals or life goals and I put them into categories. This is different parts of my life and it's different based on the different seasons. So I have different goals for different times of the year kind of thing. This is probably the hardest part for me or for anyone because it's what do you really want? That's a hard question for some people to answer because you have maybe expectations or society's telling you what to do or how to behave or how to act, etc. And so it's really difficult to just hone in on those 10 goals. So they have to be measurable and actionable. You can't say, for example, you can say I want to work out and be healthy, but what does that look like? So for example, this month, I'm going to do 31 days of workouts and I'm going to try and lose 5 pounds. That is my goal. Okay. I'm not going to try. I lied. I'm going to lose 5 pounds. So there has to be a number associated to your goal. So let's go through the different life categories and hopefully I'll help you to hone in on those true important goals, the stuff that really matters to you. Okay. So as you start thinking about them, write them down, have a notepad, maybe post-it note, whatever works for you. So the first category is health. If you don't have health, you don't have a lot. You don't have anything. So 2 of my goals automatically are I wake up at 6 a.m. and I work out. It's kind of like my morning cup of java. It's my morning cup of coffee. I need to work out in order to set my day right, my mindset. I'm an early bird, so I love to be productive in the morning. I get a lot done before school. I wake up at 6 and school starts super late. So I'm a teacher, so it's super late. So I have lots of time to do things in the morning. It's a wellness thing for me. It's exercising, eating healthy, planning my day out, etc., etc. So some of the goals in the health category for you might be exercise, eating healthy. For me too, it's cooking, making sure I cook dinner every single night. When I come home, I'm super tired. But I make sure I push myself to cook, meal plan in order to reach those goals. Some health things for you might be sleep, water, meditation, mental health, whatever that looks like for you, journaling, etc., etc. The second category is relationships. That could be friends, family, significant other, what you want with them. It could have a date night once a month. It could be family time, maybe for an hour or 30 minutes if you don't have an hour. Eat every single night after dinner. Maybe you have no phones, no technology. Maybe it's an hour of discussion, conversation, board games, etc. Another life category would be work. So time management, stress management. It might be fulfillment. What are your goals for work? For example, I have a plan in my planner that says goals, and that means I need to use my planner each and every day. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I need to do that in order to make sure I reach those goals and remind myself that, hey, please get your together and this is your to-do list. So I use it every single day. I wake up, sometimes I meditate, depends. I stretch for sure, and think about the big crazy stuff. You know, the stuff I don't maybe necessarily tell everyone, but that big crazy stuff that I really, really want. And so I think about that. Making time to do this every single day and assessing what I want is very important for me. Another category is maybe a financial goal. Maybe you're creating a budget, or maybe it's a short or long-term goal. Maybe it's something you're saving up for, or maybe it's that sense of freedom. Whatever your goal is, you might have a financial goal, or you might not. It depends what type of life you lead. Another category for sure for me is fun, whether that's a hobby, whether that's traveling, reading, dates, quality time with friends. I really like to hang out with my friends and go to restaurants and just have that good time to catch up sometimes, because we don't always get that. Life gets busy, right? Another category for myself is creativity. I love being creative. So I'm a school teacher, like I said, so I love to create fun, engaging, exciting lessons. At home, I like to do my own projects, such as I just finished my Christmas pots. I'm going to be doing a Christmas wreath for my front door, getting out in nature, things like this. I also like to, if I can do it or build it, I will try my best to do it. So I love being creative, especially on different types of social media accounts as well, as you'll see. Another category is spirituality. And I don't necessarily mean like religious, but mental health wise, wellness. What matters to you? How are you connected? Your mindfulness, your own contribution to the world, getting outside with nature, etc., etc. So all in all, my top 10 goals right now for this month are website. I want to create my website. Merchandise is on there, but it's near the end of my top 10 goals. My top 3 are definites, and then my others are, hopefully I get to them at least a few times this month. Production of future products. Can't tell you, it's a surprise at this point. Otherwise I'd ruin the surprise. I love being creative, like I said, so on YouTube and on Instagram. So for example, I film, edit, create, post, etc. with different types of apps. My goal is for 31 videos and posts this month. They don't have to be big or small, but a couple examples are, for example, I love to learn. So having a class, YouTube University, any tutorials on there I look at, because quite frankly, audiobooks and personal development, I love them, but at the same time, lately I've just been getting a little frustrated because they look at my own flaws. I guess it's self-assessing my own flaws, and that just is not a good mind space for myself. So I just try and fix that by being creative and learning new things, opening my perspective more. Instead of reading, I listen to music, and I go to online class. And the video, like I said, doesn't even have to be that long. So all in all, what your top 10 goals can be anything from workouts to eating healthy, to getting outside and enjoying nature, to playing with your kids, to spending quality time with those you love. Could be an hour, no technology, and just actually chatting. Reading a book before bed, going to bed at a certain time, waking up at a certain time, producing something for social media, for your new business, maybe on the side, I'm not sure. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. What do those top 10 goals look like? What actually really matters to you? Not to someone else, not to society, not to, what other people think you need to bring to the table, but to you. What actually matters to you? So with that said, it was a big day. Tomorrow we're gonna dive in, and we're gonna really, really dig deep. The days are gonna start to get good. They're gonna go quick, efficiently, and we're gonna move that needle. We're gonna get there, move that needle on a lot of stuff, and let's get ready to demolish your goals, because that's what it's all about. Have a great evening, and chat soon.